Alright, so today is leg day. Got the Ghost raspberry cream in hand. Yeah, it's leg day. And I have quad calf focus, so it should be fun. There's a good crack on that mug. Quad focus. Do I have my phone? Yeah, it's right here. Got scared for a second. I don't know what's going on in my apartment complex, but like, they have all these flags out. I don't know what any of that's for, but yeah, so hopefully we can get through most of today without feeling like I'm gonna pass out and die. So today we're hitting quad, calf, and this normally is a decently long day. Not because there's a lot of workouts, just because I don't hate legs, I just like taking longer rests. Especially recently because the plan I'm on right now, the reps, it's less reps but more weight. So I'm trying harder to push more weight, so I have to take longer rests. And it's been working. Look at this sunset. Well, the sunset's beautiful, but my camera's not picking it up. See if I can get a video on my phone. Yeah. No lie, thought I was gonna hit the dude on the bike because I zoomed in really fast, as you can see in the video, and I didn't mean to do that. My pinky slid on the little, that thing right there, and it zoomed in, and I thought I was about to hit the biker. Can you hear that Mustang? Mustang. Let's see what I have today. We'll talk about it right now. Yeah, sunset's beautiful. Let me. This is what I want to show you. For legs, quad calf, notepad. So like I'm doing goblet squat, 6 to 8 reps, leg press 8 to 10 reps, leg extensions 12 to 15 reps, standing calf 12 to 15 reps, seated calf 12 to 15 reps. Seated calf raise, I've never ever felt such a strain on the side of my shin. Like your tibia, that shin muscle. The side of that, dude. Seated calf raises fry that muscle. So do that. You should be all right. I was just thinking, like, I think it's crazy that there's people that genuinely are out there that believe, like, and now this is you. I don't hate to offend you, but like, it is what it is. What? Just drove past the golf course and I swear dude had a vacuum. But anyways, people who just believe like we're here coincidentally, like chilling, like no rhyme or reason, just like we're on this floating rock. Everything happens to be perfect. The sun's just far enough away to where it won't cook us, but close enough to where it provides warmth. Like everything, like that's the most simple example. There's so many, like thousands of examples where it's like it had to be perfect or like basically life on this planet wouldn't exist. And there's so many scenarios like that. And I'm just like, there's people out there that think like it just all happened coincidentally. That is not. It's not my like position to tell you what it is. Like as a follower and a believer of Jesus Christ, like yes, I'm supposed to tell you, and I'm gonna tell you like Jesus Christ is the way, the answer, and the only way and the light. But like people who don't believe anything and they just believe this is a coincidence, it's like what? Because there's people out there who don't aren't, I don't want to say Christian, but like followers of Jesus, believers of Jesus, like all of that. They believe in a different religion, but they believe that all this happened by their God or whatever, which is still okay, whatever. But to believe that like we're all just here coincidentally, like dude, how can you be that small-minded? I'm not really one of those people that like sits in the car before the gym and like does all that. But recently I have been. It's kind of, I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't lie to you, so I'm ready to get in there and get locked in, so there you go. Alright, so obviously we gotta warm up first. So I'm gonna start with, I always start with like swinging my legs. That's what we're starting with today. You're just trying to let your leg be like a dead weight and literally just let that thing swing in and out, in and out, in and out. And then between doing horizontal and then like front and back swing. What's up, bro? Is I'll hit like a hip flexor stretch between the two because my hip flexors be tight normally. And I'm hoping to God today they don't like be on some gay shit about the camera and be like, you can't do that in here. Because normally they are, so hopefully they're not. But so far, no. And then I do this because, like, it's like the joint in your hip. It puts it in like a weird place. So if you just kind of bounce it right there, it feels really good. And then I always stretch my glute and hamstring, even though it's not glute and hamstring day, just because that part of your body is still supporting. So I warm it up a little bit. I'm excited to start. Get on my knees, leaning forward, literally stretch them as much as I can. Now, a lot of people say like you don't want to stretch your legs before you work out. I even say that about like upper body, but for me, if I don't stretch my legs, then when I go into the first set, which is literally me stretching my legs, like because I'm doing goblet, so going deep is a deep stretch. Dude, my calf will cramp extremely bad, or like something will cramp extremely bad, and it's because like it didn't stretch. So if I just simply stretch it beforehand, normally I'm good. Right now I'm just stretching my calves and like warming up my ankles and everything. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do for warming up my legs. So I am gonna finish my drink though. So those are last week's numbers. Goblet squat. I started 225, then 315, 315 for goblet squat. Like dog. It's a lot of weight. So anyways. Oh, this feels heavenly. I didn't do this thing right here. The hip, the basic hip stretch that everyone be hitting. Like, okay. You know, kind of like push your hip forward from the opposite side, like whatever side you're stretching. Which feel good, bro. Let's get to it. Yes. Oh, that's already too high. 25 to start is kind of like, that sounds absolutely terrible. You know? That's what you gotta do, I guess. Just warming up. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. So like in this, I'm trying to stretch a bunch, get as deep as I can, and then also be explosive to make sure like everything's firing good. It's like warming up a car. And I have been injured, so we're gonna take that as good, right? Alright, so 225 is what we're going for, I guess. 1. This will be fine. Whoa. One thing I do like about having a hat on at the gym is if you're about to hit your head on anything, the hat normally hits it first. Then you back up quick enough. Oh, whoa. Alright. For 225, that felt really good, I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely heavy, but my legs felt good, my knees felt good. Everything felt good, so that's a good sign. 10 out of 10. Nah, not 10 out of 10, but good set, good rep. So it was 8 for 225. I got 9 last time. Then I went straight to 315, but I was only getting 6. So I'm gonna do 225 again, because last week I only got 6, and I wanna get 8. I'm gonna do 225 again. I'm gonna try to get 8, and I'm gonna go 315, 4, 6 for 2 sets, because it's 4 sets total. So, and my lower back is already like low-key getting cooked. Because I had a crazy back day like every week before leg day. Push pull leg, baby. Oh. I got 8, but I don't know if I want to go to 315. I kind of felt like ass. I just got dizzy, so I think I'm gonna drink some water. Sip it though, don't chug it. Dude, my squat day, or my glute hamstring day, let's go to 355. That's crazy. It's crazy that I'm hitting these numbers too. Like, I've come a very long way. I think we go to 315 now. Dude, my lower back, I don't know. It's so fried. Like, goodness gracious. I haven't even hit like my 3rd set, dog. Alright, we're going up. No reason not to. Bro, this is, yeah, the set I don't want to do. John seemed crazy. I'm taking a rest. Alright, dude. Alright, this is Pretty sure that was 6. I did not like that. Dude, my lower back is so fried. Like, I still have one more set. I think I could have done without hitting that set just fine. Like, I didn't need that set. Could have just stayed low. You just stay ready. Cause like, yeah, that's leg press. I really love leg press. Really just those two you gotta get past. Squat and leg press, both your compound movements. They're the best for like results. But dog, they suck, dog. They suck, bro. Alright, I'm gonna go back down and just hit 225 for the last set because my lower back is gonna thank me tomorrow if I do that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do for that. Oh, alright. Yeah, that was not fun. I'm just gonna breathe. I don't have any words. So we have leg press now. Yippee-ki-yay. So I really don't know how much I started with on this last week. I'm gonna put 3 and I'm gonna check my phone because I really don't know. I know I only has 2. 8 to 10, 4:15. So I started with 4. Right for 10, then 4:15, 10, 5:05, 10, 5:05, 10. So we'll just do that. It'll be good. So I need to put 2 more plates on and 1 more over here. There's a dude over here doing like 20 plates and leg press. I only need 10. Oh, my lower back. I know I started it. Alright. Is it 4:05 again? Or 4:15? Yeah. I'm gonna rep this like it's nothing. You ready? My lower back gets so fried if I lean forward like this. Stretch it decently well. Doesn't hurt as bad, but it just gets so compressed from like this. I don't know. I don't want a belt because belts, like, maybe I should get a belt and invest in a belt. Never tried one. Over here and talk like I've used them, but I haven't, so I'm like dead though. Woo! I put 5 because I already hit a set, so I hit it last set for 10, and it was fire. So I'm gonna stay here. I was gonna go to 6 plates, but I'm not gonna go to 6 plates. We're gonna stay right here. Make sure it feels good. I'm gonna breathe a little longer. Stretch my back, dog. This is the last set I have. And then I get to go to something fun. Yes. Come on. You gotta hurry. There we go. I guess. Dude. Bro. So for whatever reason, everything in this gym, everything, but there's like a bunch of things that are broken. This is broken, that's broken. So I had to go like 3 different leg extension machines. I got one that wasn't broken. Over here, 12 to 15, I started with 150. Light. That's it. I feel like 150 is really light. I'm gonna start with at least 160. Ooh, you can actually rest your legs pretty nice on this. I'm gonna lower it. Yeah. Leg extensions feel good if you get them set up right. If they're not set up right, they honestly really don't feel good at all. But ow! Smack the titty out of my ankle. This sick ass angle. Last week we did 160, so we did 15 times 160. Yeah, we're going to 180. If I put at 180, I need to get at least 12, which I think is very easy and possible. It feels so light. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, so that was 180 for 12. And they were slow reps. The only thing I like about leg day is my watch can track reps and stuff, but on leg day it really can't because nothing's really moving with the watch. So it doesn't know like when my set ends starts. So I kind of just either A, forget to set it, and let it just count and count and count and count basically my entire workout. Or I have to keep remembering to set it. So it just said my rest was like 25 minutes, which obviously it's not. Dude, my lower back is healed in Jesus' name. Another thing about legs, like dude, my legs have gotten so big that my waist hasn't really grown with them. So my pants are still like a size 30. But dude, my legs feel like they're gonna pop out of them, like it's like leggings. But if I get a bigger size, then it'll be weird on my waist. So it's like, I don't even know what to do, dog. Eat the pavement, I guess. I don't know what waist workouts I can do. Gosh, dude. My legs have not been this pumped, like, I don't know how long. Sorry. You're good. So, calf raises now. Standing calf raise, 12 to 15. I started with 100 and I got 12, okay. 100. Actually, we'll start with 110. We need to get 12. I feel like that's easy. Bro, I don't know what it is about like going to the gym for some people, but it's like, for me, it's like therapeutic. Like some people, they've never experienced that. They have to like force themselves to go. Dog, for me, I don't ever have to force myself to go. I feel like, well, unless I'm like sick or something, then I'll like maybe have to force myself to go if I'm not feeling very good. But when I'm sick, I normally take that day off to bounce back. So I don't feel like it happens that much. But dude, like I've had a lot of things happen to me like in the past 2 weeks. Everybody's got stuff going on, but just like all at once, like people dying around me. My grandmother passed away, rest her soul, like all these like things. A guy at work lost his life, crazy story, like all that. Then just other things going on in my family. But like, dude, I can just come here and like let go of like everything and just lock in, zone out, feel my head like rattle to music and just have a good workout. So, but today's legs, so that's a different story. All right, let's get it. So that was probably one of the best sets I've ever hit on calf raise before. One thing that I've noticed, let me write these down before I forget. One thing that I've noticed, like though, when I'm working out is if I get no muscle activation from something and I keep doing it over and over again, obviously you get better at it, but dude, the muscle activation that I get more and more times doing it, it's crazy. So like, I didn't used to consistently hit calf raises, but now I like literally hit them standing and seated once a week because I have one quad calf day and then my other day is hamstring and glute. But bro, like, I can feel this more than I've ever been able to. My calves don't feel big still, but they're strong. That's all that matters, I guess, right? One more set of that and then seated and then we're out of here. Alright, before I was so rudely interrupted by the camera dying, I was getting it set up so these lights weren't in the way. Still in the way. But anyways, I have one more set of this. So the thing I like about this machine is you feel it in the front of your calves. So if you're trying to work on like that tibia muscle, this hits really good for that. That's just gonna have to do. I'm not moving it again. So 12 times 90 is just 12 times 90 for all of them. That's easy. Well, I say that now, we'll see. Sometimes I do things, I'm like, oh, why did I do so light? And then I do it, and I'm like, bruh, not light. I got 15 on that. Bro, I'm listening to my friend, Keaton Adams. I know what you're thinking, like most people, this ain't no promo. Well, it is, but like it's free promo because it's good. This song right here, I'm gonna put up right here. Dog. If you like country music and like it's got a band behind it now. He did like acoustic, I think. I don't want to butcher like the story. But he used to do like just the acoustics like on a guitar, and now he's got like a whole band, and bro, it sounds so good. He got in the stew. Got in the stew and cooked this up, so Eaton Adams. It's my dog. Again, y'all go check it out. Rock and roll. I'm just gonna go for that second set because I want to get out of here. Whoa, no, where's one more guy? Set. Bro, that was like 16 reps. That did not, it felt good, but it did not feel good. Like good, but not good type beat. I still have 2 more sets. A lot of the reason I don't like working out at night is because the pre-workout, I feel like it doesn't hit because there's so much stuff in your stomach that anything you take, I feel like it doesn't hit until like halfway or like almost to the end of your workout. So you're in here and you're like tired, drugging along, and then near the end of your workout when you should be like starting to get tired, it's like. Whereas if you take it in the morning, like on an empty stomach, dude, that stuff hits you like a freight train. So, but this is the last set of this. And then I'm done getting out of here. Not even doing nothing. That's it. That's it. Oh, we're done. So 12, 10, 90, 12, 10. I would have used the Gymshark app, but it's been dog shit lately. Every time I go to use it, it's broken. So right there, that's what I did today. And yeah, so I will see y'all in the car because I'm out of breath and I can't think, and my brain's like, feels like it's deteriorating by the minute listening to myself speak. Man, I'm done now. Bro, that was a good lift, I can't lie. I'm a bit tired. I'm gonna take this hat off, hold up. All right, there, is that better? Yeah, we're good there. So, first off, amazing lift, great lift. I'm ready to go home, and then I'm gonna make a smoothie, and then I'm gonna probably go get pizza. I was just digging in my nose. So I'm gonna go get a smoothie and go get pizza. Try to get some. The reason I like having smoothies right after is because, well, I normally actually had a smoothie and then I would eat. But recently what's been doing better is eating and then having a smoothie for me because I can get more calories, and after, like if I eat something, I'm gonna be full and I don't wanna eat anything else, but I can physically drink more calories. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been working pretty well for me so far. So we're just gonna keep at that. Close this. Let me call Lil Uzi Vert, do what she's doing.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Where is that place at?
Dallas.
Alright, well, are you gonna head over?
You want me to?
Yeah, if you wanna go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
See you in a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, I love you.
Ready.
Alright, bye bye.
Bye.
We're going to some like pizza place. We're going to some pizza place. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it on the screen. Yeah. Supposedly they use like a filtration system to make the same type of water that the guy has in New York or something. I don't know. It sounds like consumerism at its finest. So hopefully that's good. I really just want food. That's all I really care about because I need that food, boy. You know, I was thinking on the way back, like, just about life and like who you allow into your life and who is in your life. Like, you become more and more like them, and you become like, everyone says that, like, oh, show me your 3 closest friends and I'll show you your future, which is true. Like, that's really how it works. And in reality, like, if you have some loser ass friends, you're probably not gonna have that great of a future. And if you do, it's because you're loser ass friends and you figured out a way to make money together. But a lot of people, you know, they're just not okay being lonely these days. A lot of people are so scared to not be accepted, or a lot of people are so scared to just not be by themselves. Like, I'm not saying you need to be by yourself to like all the time depressed. But I'm saying, like, if you can't be by yourself, happy, relaxed, like not having to be with someone 24/7 to be happy, then like you're so out of touch with yourself, with everything. But I think a lot of it goes back to people's self-esteem and confidence in themselves and all that, to where people don't want to spend time alone, because if they do, they start to learn who they are. They start seeing their imperfections within themselves, and they want to run from that. They want validation from other people. They want other people to tell them things that they want to hear, that they want to hear from other people, or be around people, entertain people, feel the need to be wanted. Whereas once you're content with who you are and just confident in who you are, and once you become confident in who you are and willing to be alone, and not even like you have to be alone, but you're just okay being alone, the amount of like comfortability that enters your life, it's insane, it's immense. And then the thing is, when you're with people, your relationships with them grow because you're not doing stuff to appease them. You're not doing stuff to try to get a subconscious validation out of them. Like everything you do, believe it or not, there is a subconscious reason you do the things that you do. There's submodalities within you that run your day-to-day experiences and how you think, and they determine how you react with other people. So when you learn how to love yourself, be confident with who you are, become comfortable with who you are, be able to sit in a room by yourself for however amount of time and just be happy, you will live forever peaceful, because you won't need anyone, but you'll have the people who are meant to be in your life, because the ones you don't need to be there, they won't stay. Whereas now, where you're needing them, they're going to be there because you're needing them. So you're constantly doing things for them. You're constantly causing problems, or like, hey, I need you to do this, or hey, can you help me with this, or hey, you want to hang out and do this. Like, it's either problems, entertainment, or things like that, but it's masked as something that you're trying to get out of them, which is a validation. So I don't know why that's on my mind, but a lot of people these days, it's just so sad to watch. Like, no one has confidence in who they are. If you can't peacefully be alone and have a peaceful time, get the things done that you need to do, be productive, then that's not healthy. And growing up, like, I wasn't like that. I was always running around doing stuff, always wanting attention from other people, because I was so insecure about who I was and all that. And really what it took was me going to juvie for a year and being alone and like going psycho, not like crazy, because I had to look like everything that was wrong with me, like in the eyes. But in the long run, it was the best thing that could have ever happened, and I'm extremely thankful for the experiences in there. So I don't know. I think everyone has a path that they're supposed to be on, and that will take them where they need to be throughout life, and like the things that they need to do will be accomplished, and God will work in that way in their life to have them reach their purpose if they're willing to do the work. You can have anything in this world if you're willing to put in the time and effort. So, I don't know. People who are born with depression, people who are born with anxiety, I don't think those things aren't real. Like the feeling itself is a real feeling. I do not think that you're born with depression. I do not think you're born with anxiety. That develops somewhere, from something, from somewhere, from somebody's mind, whether it be from the mother and insecurities and things that she hasn't dealt with in her life that she's transferring to her spawn, things that the child picked up as a toddler and a baby, even, that it's when it goes into its subconscious, but it doesn't remember as it grows up, and then those things affect it as it gets older. I love like learning about people, because you learn like where people come from, and like that every single thing, that the way someone acts, it's because of a past experience, a unresolved parental trait that their parent decided to never tackle on and clear for them, or three, they do see it and they don't want to do anything about it because they're lazy. So I think the biggest disservice you can do to yourself is not try to be a better person every day. Not try to look yourself in the eye and tell yourself you love yourself, because that's like the hardest thing for people to do. A lot of people can't look in the mirror, like look yourself in the eye and say that you love yourself, smile. Like, you can't do it. You'll either cry, look away, like get shy. It's a really strong exercise that a lot of people need to do. I saw this thing on TikTok the other day, and it was like, embarrassment is an underexplored emotion. It's like, it's so true. Like, I rather experience embarrassment than harm. And some people rather get hurt, like physically, mentally, emotionally, than experience embarrassment. Like, dog, you can only get embarrassed so much until you're just like, you know what? I don't even care anymore. But we're home, twin. I need to start my workout. Save that, John. All right, I'll see y'all upstairs. I don't really have anything else for today. That was an amazing lift. It's on my heart to tell everyone to like pray. Just the moments you don't think God's listening, like, keep praying, because you're most likely just out of tune. It's not him. Just keep praying. He's always there. Love
your family members because you never know when their last day is going to be. You never know any of that. No one has a crystal ball. No one knows the future. You're not promised tomorrow. And that's like one of the biggest things is you're not promised tomorrow. You could die in your sleep. Honestly, you could die in your sleep. I have to remind myself that like sometimes. Like people die in their sleep every night. And so don't take any day for granted. And the people that you love, like hold them extremely close. Because at the end of the day, like that's what matters. And at the end of the day, the only thing we're all promised is death. So the only thing that matters, honestly, is what happens to you after you die. Because you're not going any, like, the only thing in this life you are promised with 110%, like, certainty is dying. So the only thing that really matters is what happens to you after you die. Because that's the end goal. What is going to happen at the end of the day? Like, everyone, we're all going to die. We're all going to die, and it's going to be the end of it. What's going to happen to you after you're gone. That is what matters most. So don't think about anything other when you're making choices other than how it's going to affect your soul. That sounds so cliche, but it's true. All right, guys, I'm done yapping. Bye.
See what I get to come home to. Hold on. Can I say hi? Can I interview you? Are you gonna let me? Are you gonna let me interview you? What? Here. Nala. Come here. By the way, I did not declaw her. She's declawed, but I did not do it. I just wasn't gonna get I wasn't gonna get a cat that wasn't declawed. So I got one that was already declawed. And yeah. From a lady who, interesting lady, so we'll say that. But yeah. I'm trying to get her purring. Like, here, let me see. Can you hear that? But anyways, we'll call the video here. It was a good lift. I'm going to get my EAAs. Maybe a little bit of protein. We'll see. And then food, because I am starving. I love it. You okay, girl? Almost dropped her. But that's that. Hope you enjoyed. It was a good lift. I had a good lift hug. Oh, so cute.